Well, hi, it's Cindy with Cindy Lifestyle and More. Welcome back to my channel. Today, I put some fall colors on, and I used the Naked Urban Decay Wild West colors. But if you want this look, that's next. Enjoy. Well, everyone, how are you all doing? It's Cindy with Cindy Lifestyle and More. Welcome back to my channel. And if you're new, welcome. And if you're my original, always welcome. And welcome to all my new subscribers. You know, I love you all. And as of today, I think we hit 300. We all hit 300. Isn't that just great? Oh, you know, I just love my new walks of life, my new friends, and that's what it's about. That's what it's about. We're all friends, and this is so special to me because, you know, we go to work and we go see family, but this is special because I'm talking to all walks of life out there. Is the special of YouTube. I see everything as a positive. The special of YouTube. So welcome. Okay. So I've already done my cleaning, I moisturized and all that. Kind of curled my hair and I got some Velcro rollers for a little bit of height. Right now, I'm going to be putting Estee Lauder Smoother Universal Perfecting Primer. And I was introduced to primer probably about almost 6 years ago, for quite a while ago. And you know, we never used to use primer in the past. We always used a moisturizer and that was it. That was your moisturizer, that was your primer, that was a pre-makeup base. But things have changed so much. And the person that introduced me to a primer was my daughter, because she started watching YouTube channels. And that's how it all began. And when I started finding more about it, I learned how it blurs out the fine lines. It kind of evens out our skin tone. It prepares our skin before our makeup. So that's how I got introduced to primers. Okay, and then the next thing I'm going to use is called Fix+Rose, and I'm almost out of it. This is by MAC, and it is a setting spray. It sets your face makeup, but I always use my primer first over my moisturizer, and then I spray my face. And then it kind of prepares my skin and my primer for my makeup. Okay, and then I'm going to use all my stuff right here. I'm going to use my Ulta Beauty Correct and Perfect Lip Primer. And I'm a big lip primer person. And I like that it helps control the feathering of our lip liners, the feathering of our lipsticks. And I feel like it makes my lipstick stay on longer. I'm going to apply that on. And I think my little girl wants to come in. I'm going to use my Lancome Booster XL, and this is also you can hear the dogs barking. Next door neighbor, they got 2 dobies. So they start barking at our dogs, and our dog goes the fence. So if you hear some dogs, it's the backyard. So I'm going to use this as a mascara primer. This basically, it helps your mascara to last longer, to give smaller lashes look longer, thicker, and fuller. Now, I don't know if you saw me. I did a mask. I did a facial mask, a sheet mask the other night. This is my last video. I feel like when I use mascara primers, my mascara lasts longer. That even when I use an eye makeup remover, it's hard to come off because it really clings on there. So that's a good testimonial. If you have mascara, it helps control like getting the raccoon eyes. It just makes a difference with your mascara. So I'm going to put this back in here, and I'm going to let all that set. So I used a primer, I used a setting spray, and then I used a mascara primer. Okay, so now we're going to get started. I'm going to do the Mary Kay, and this is an under eye corrector, and it's got the peach color to it. So if I go like this, it's going to help control those dark circles around my eyes. So I'm going to go like this while I'm looking at the mirror while I'm talking to you. Okay, and to make sure I got my brushes. Okay, so my daughter was home. She came home yesterday after she goes to the gym with the girls and have them do their practicing for cheerleading. She's a cheerleading coach. I don't know if I said that. She's a cheerleading coach. She used to be a cheerleader herself, and she loves it. She works full-time. She's got 3 jobs. She works full-time at Macy's, and she's also a beauty advisor. She's also a lead, and then she's a coach, a high school coach, and then she does as a gymnastic gym, and she teaches coach for the little ones. So she's very involved in coaching, and she just loves it. So she comes home and she's supposed to go to work, and I'm going to accept these hours at, you know, for one of the girls or the department. And I'm just going to pat it on, and it's in my little trunk right here, and it's going to help control that dark circle, that purpleness. And that's the only place where I'm going to apply this. And then right here. And she looked a little pale. And I thought, okay, well, that's kind of strange. Let me just move this up. So I go, well, that's kind of strange. And one of the girls fell on her, and she hit her head on the concrete. I think she had a little concussion. So I stayed home. She stayed home because I wanted to make sure that she's okay. And so I was a little concerned. So I didn't pick up any hours. And then I made sure that she didn't sleep. She didn't fall asleep right away. And she stayed up a little bit till she felt better. The next thing I'm going to use, a light. So this is going to be Maybelline Multi-Use Concealer. And this is number 160. Now, I feel like my last one was a little bit lighter. This one has the sponge, so you got to work it up so the color comes through. And is it coming through? Yeah, it's coming through. Okay, so it's okay. It's kind of pink. I like around my eyes. I like everything light. It's just something that because I've always had dark circles. So I'm going to go around here, and I'm going to go around here, and I'm going to take it along my nose, and I can hear my puppies back inside. And then I'm going to go up and then take it down like that. It looks like a big mess, huh? But it lightens everything up. So she came home, and I need my sponge, and I just wet it just a second ago, and it's still wet. Okay, and this is a blending sponge. And I'm just going to pat. So I made sure that she was okay because I did not want her to fall asleep. I just wanted to keep an eye on her, so I didn't accept any hours. So I stayed home, started watching videos, trying to catch up on videos because I was working all week. I couldn't watch a lot of videos, so it was hit and miss. So I tried to sit home, watched all the videos. So I tried to do that, and I kind of take it up through here. And I did that, and then let's see, what else did I do? I cleaned house a little bit, did laundry, watched my daughter, watched videos, did some comments, and said hi. So I did all that. See how it's like a little light? I like all the lightness right in through here. I just do. Look like a little ghost, huh? But when you apply it with a sponge, you want to just pat around your eye area. And I kind of go over my lips a little bit. Okay, and that's it. Now, if you have a dry sponge, I feel like when it's dry, it doesn't smooth out your concealers. And it doesn't blend your makeup. I feel like so you wet it, and then you squeeze it. And then you squeeze again. And then it makes your concealers and your makeup blend so much better. All right, I am going to use, you know what I'm going to do? I am going to do this. I am going to use the Wet n Wild Bare Focus Tinted Hydrator. Now, this does not have an SPF, I realized after I purchased it, but it has the hyaluronic acid that helps contain the moisture in our skin. And I noticed on my last video, and I'll probably put that on the description below the video, it's not that it's tacky, it's keeping our skin moist. So I'm going to apply this on. So I'm going to use this today. So I'm going to take that right above. And when you see it, it's kind of like clings. I can't explain it, but it does. So I'm going to go the middle of my nose. And I learned this, believe it or not, when I sold Aveda. We had to spend 3 weeks learning Aveda. This is years ago. And the person that was in charge of the company, the distributor, showed us, the makeup artist showed us this because Aveda had makeup. And this one, the representatives that was going to be a rep, didn't like a lot of makeup. And she goes, well, go down the middle and then go on out. I was like, I've done it ever since. It was a long time ago. So I give Aveda a shout out because they helped me out. And I still do it today. And I just take it along. Now this is, it's called Light Clair. You know, and they don't have any testers. So I'm really like trying to look at the color and kind of angle it to my face. And you'll notice that when you use a foundation, your face is going to look pretty even. It will look a little bit lighter than your natural skin color because you're even everything out. Think of it as like a painting. When you even all the darkness and all the imperfections, it's completely blended. So that's how I see makeup. I hear my little girl. Okay, that's it. That is it. Now, it doesn't have an SPF. I do have an SPF moisturizer on. And I also going to put a bareMinerals that has an SPF 15. So this was in one of my hauls. And I will put everything down that I'm using. So she's feeling okay now. So today and tomorrow she is off, my daughter. bareMinerals Original Medium Beige. And this is 12. And again, I didn't even realize that bareMinerals has a sun protection of SPF 15. I didn't even know that. But I should have, because that's why the person that brought the company up wanted something that wasn't a liquid foundation. So she had to put SPF in her makeup. So I got SPF. But I got a kabuki brush that I have with theirs holding at the store. And then I also have another one. So I'll have 2 kabuki brushes. Inexpensive. And then, of course, theirs is a little bit more expensive. Okay, so I'm going to twirl around. So today, as I was saying, I am going to the bank and going to... Oh, when you use bareMinerals, you want to go on the outside and circle. And then as you go in. I'm going to be kind of natural today because I'm not going a lot of places today. We're just going to the market and do some errands. Okay. And then Greg, well, as we know, he's 65. His birthday was in May. He is basically retiring, but he's still going to work. Where is my... Oh, and I'm now going to use on this Hula Benefit. And I just kind of go pat, pat, and then just take a little bit for color. He's retiring, so starting November, December, he starts to retire. But he's still going to work, but they won't... I guess they don't take any money out of him or something like that. I have no idea. But anyways, he just changed his hours. So now I think he's got Fridays and Saturdays off. So yeah, so I'm excited. Finally, you know, he can enjoy life a little bit and relax and still work when he wants and enjoy life. Okay, and I'm 63. If you're new to my channel, I'm 63. I just turned 63 in August. This is Wet n Wild Photo Focus. It's translucent powder. I love my Wet n Wild Photo Focus translucent powder. I have to admit. But I always take my powders and then I go one side like that. I wish we carried Wet n Wild because we do get a lot of people come in where I work at and ask, but we have NYX. So I'm going to take it and blend that. I'm a big powder person. I've always have been. I used to have a friend who was a makeup artist, and we were roommates. She would get her sponge, it was a round sponge, And she would get her powder and then like that all day long. She was just really into powder. And she had dry skin, but she loved her powder. And then years later, what happened? They came with baking underneath. I always thought about her because when we went like this, let it set, I thought about her going like this. Pretty neat. Okay, so that's that. And then at the end, I do have bareMinerals Mineral Veil. And it's got the little powder, but I'm going to use that at the end. We got this. We had to do a training like a year ago at our store, all the cosmetic girls, and then they gave us little goodie bags. Okay. Next thing, I'm going to do my eyebrows. I kind of changed this little section because I kept going like this, and I kept going like this. And I told my husband, I told Greg, I said, oh, I keep dropping things. I keep dropping things. Okay, so this is Estee Lauder, and this is Brunette. It has the angle, and then it has the spoiler. And then a customer taught me something else. Taught me there's a little sponge here that has color. Always learning, always learning. I just realized I'm looking at the camera. I'm not looking at the camera. I need to look at the camera here, but I'm here chit-chatting away, and I forget. Start looking at myself, and I'm like, I need to look at you guys. So right here. Okay, so I'm just going to always remember, just take it here. And this is your height of the arch. And that's where you should end. And everyone's going to be different because everybody eyebrows is going to be different. Right? Because all our facial features are different. And I always feel like when you do your eyebrows, it's like a picture frame. You know, you get your picture frame for your photo. And then you just comb it. So this is by Estee Lauder. I do like their eyebrows. And then I always use NYX Thickening Brow Mascara. I just like to set it all the time. Something I do all the time. Go like that. So hopefully my daughter feels better today because she looked like she did feel better. Let's see now, eyeshadow base. I always like an eyeshadow base. Some people call them eyeshadow primer. So you know how we have YouTube, we have a little email, and I had a couple of people ask me, are you going to do some makeup? And I said, yes. Yes, you know, I love doing others. I love it. I just love the before and after. Primer helps your eyeshadow stay on longer, and it helps control the creasing. And this is Lancome Prime It Boost It, and it's their all-day eyeshadow primer. And then I use a little bit on the bottom. If it gets really, like if I go to Vegas or, you know, like where it's really hot during the summertime, I will double it. But it's not that hot right now. So did anybody see our Greg and I, we cleaned our dishwasher. We had, so I always put baking soda and I always put vinegar, you know, in the dishwasher. But sometimes it still gets that lime, that powdery finish. And I was telling him, I go, it's just needs to be cleaned a little bit. So we went to the store and we were at, well, I think we were at Walmart. So this is Naked Urban Decay Wild West. I got this probably last year, last spring or summer. And it's used a little bit of it. I mean, even the eyeshadow brush is still in its little sleeve. But I'm going to use this today. And I'm going to use Ulta Beauty cream eyeshadow and liner. I'm going to use this one, and it's kind of a rose color. I always use a little shimmer in through there, and it kind of gives you an idea. Maybe I'll go like that. Okay, so I'm going to use this right on the lid. And that just gives a little pop there. One. So I'm going to use Hold 'em. I'll use that one just on the lid. And I'm trying to use fall colors. I'm just going to put it along the lid right here. So I've got an eye primer to help control my eyeshadow to last longer. And you're going to notice that when you use an eye primer, you only have to use a little bit because it clings on right away. Got the little shimmer. The next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to use, I guess I'm going to use this color here. I'm going to use the color Nudie and use that right in here in the transition color. This is very fall colors. Very fall. Which is good. And when I apply my eyeshadow, I just pat. I don't use too much. Whiskey. Different name. I just use a little bit. I just do a little bit in the corner of my eye. But I just pat it on. If you use light to the touch, you have more control of it, of how much you have on. Because if you got too much on, then it's like, oh, then you're trying to over fix it. And then I just kind of blend it. And these are actually Urban Decay brushes. I love them. And they're known for their shadows. I like everything dark on the side. I like everything in the corners. And what I need to do right now, before I forget, I always take my concealer and work it up here just in case I get some fallout. In case I get some fallout. And then what I also do, I'm going to use the standoff, this light color, and I use that right up in the brow bone area and kind of blend everything. So I'm going to take this. So I got this little tissue, like a paper towel, and I'm just like doing that. And then I'm going to take this and I'm going to blend it. And I'm going to get this right now. As I move up my... All right, here we go. Because I do not like lines. I like everything blended out. A little bit more through there. I like light colors underneath my eyes. So I'm going to take my setting spray, and I'm just going to take my brush and I'm going to spray it. pat. And I'm just going to take this, like this little color right here called Hold 'em, the one that I used on the lid. I'm going to use it under my eyes. I like it light because I wear contacts on one side and it waters a little bit. So if I put something dark underneath there, it'll get a little dark. So I like it light. Take this because I like this completely straight up. 3 Fake Away, and it's by Tarte. So what it does, it brightens up my eye area, and I use it on the inner rim. And it's kind of like, it's like that, like white. So I use it under. And it's kind of white underneath there. And I forgot to put this on. I should have remembered this. You know, the cream eyeshadow, you can use it as a liner. I can use that over that as well. All right, now I'm going to use Estee Lauder Double Wear Waterproof Gel Eye Pencil. And of course, it is black. All right, I'm going to get really close to my eye. So, see my little lashes right here? I'm just going to apply it on. And some people are afraid to use their pencil, so I tell them, well, just like pat. And just as you're patting, you're going across. So you get a little line. I'm going to use this. I don't know where I got this brush at. It's an eyeliner brush. It's got like, it's really thin. I'm just going to pat it to blend it, to smooth it out. I like everything like waterproof around my eye because I water a lot from the winds and stuff. So I still have some, let's see, I still have a little bit of color. And I'm just going to go along here. And just take it along the rim. What's ever left. Yeah, that's it. And kind of just go up. I always say up. You want your skin to go up, not down. So you see right here my earlobe, I'm going to go all the way down and I'm just going to do a light contour. You know, years ago we used to go here. I never say it's not coming back. I have no idea. But right now, you just want to fill your bone. And your bone ends right here. So you just want to, I'm very light on contour. And I have cream contours. I do. I mean, I have, it's an old one. This is by dual-ended contour stick. It's got the light and the dark. I got this too. I've had it for a year. But I still like my powders. I keep going back to my powders. So that's this right here. Okay, and this is by e.l.f. So that has like 4 little squares. Got the shimmer, light shimmer, more of a neutral or skin color, and then the darker. And I always go like that and like that. I'm very pat. Okay. And just glide it. And some people say, well, how do you do it? Just look in the mirror. I'm going to try to look in the mirror. And then just take it. And go light. If you put too much on, you're going to have a mess. Go lightly. Just take that right here by your earlobe and just go fill it. Okay, you can feel it. And what it's supposed to do, give you the lift. Kind of go up here. And basically, what is this doing? It's making, right, it's going to give you a frame. Someone's got a pointy chin, you go across, it makes it more. I have a little bit of gel, it gives more of a lift. Sometimes I take it and kind of angle it like that. And then bring it back a little bit. I remember when contour came out. I used to sell contours back in the day, 80s. That's why I always go like that, because they used to go like that, and I do like it like that. I always take it at the little temple area. Oh, I got to get my hair colored pretty soon. And that's it. Just gives a little lift. All right. I don't know how long this is. 16 minutes. I may take some things out. And what am I going to do again? Take it right here. Pick anything that's dropped around my eye area. I'm still giving contour, giving highlight continuously around my nose. Okay, now it's blusher. I use Milani. And I got their trio pack that my daughter gave me. And I got a cream. You know, I think I'll use the cream stick. I think I'll use the cream stick. It's easy. My husband's waiting for me to get done so we can go to the bank and stuff. So I'm just going to take this and I'm going to go here, up, here, up. And then I do my contour. It gives this lift. Now I can put my blusher on my cheeks, on the apples of my cheek. Remember that word? Apples of my cheek. I use a little bit. I can go over with a little highlighter. I can use my NYX. I can use that lighter color, or I can use Wet n Wild Hello Halo. And again, I think I'm going to go with this one because I never use this side. And I use it right here. Right there. Around here, little halo. I just pat. And you know what I realized? I'm very yellow orange. My skin, I'm more like the medium skin tone. I have a lot of yellow orange. So that's why I'm always going lighter shades, because I'm trying to, yeah, control the yellow orange. Just very color like that. All right. But I am going to do, I think I just stuck it away. Where did I put it at? I'm going to get my e.l.f. And I am going to go, see the little section right here? The little white? I'm just going to go around my nose. Right there. Again, I just pat and pat, and I always remove the excess, and I just go along the nose real quick. And then across, that means stop. Stop my tip of my nose, just stop it. And then I always take my little lighter color and go in the middle and get a little highlight. That's enough contouring for me. Okay, now I love to use my Shiseido eye curler. I'm an eye curler fan. So I'm going to go like this, and I'm going to press. So what I used to do is I would put an eye curler, take it off, take it out, go to my mascara, and then I would apply the other side and then go back 3 times. But I don't really do that anymore unless I'm going out somewhere. Oh, this mascara is almost dried out too. I've used them all. I used all my mascaras. I need to go buy a new one. There's something right there I need to get. This is Clinique High Impact Mascara. It's got the big full brush. And it does lengthen. It does work, but it is about out. Okay. And I got some all around me. And if you go around like this, it won't dry it out. If you go like this, it dries it out. So just go around, and then like, well, they say like every 3 months you should have a new mascara, because you'll start noticing it gets really dry. Or you'll get the little raccoon eyes. It's all the darkness is under your eye. It lays right in here. Oh, it's pretty outside. Let that sit for a little bit. And then I like to use Discovery, Maybelline Lash Discovery. It's called a mini brush. It's called Mini Brush Mascara, because you'll see it's tiny. I like it under here, because other mascaras, if I apply it under, I get the raccoons. It gets dark underneath my eyes. And then I used to go again and curl my lashes and put more mascara. And I had to clean it all the time. It's already starting that way. But I don't do that much anymore. Okay, let's see. Oh, and then, hold on. Let's see. I think use my little bronzer to even everything out. Just a little bit. And now, look how many products I use. bareMinerals Mineral Veil. And it's the original formula. And these are baby sizes. So I was looking in my bag and I thought, oh, you know what? I should probably try it. But I need a smaller brush, but that's okay. I'll use it. And I'm supposed to go like that, but this is a big brush. This is the wrong brush, but that's okay. I'll just use this right now. All right, what do we got going on here? I am going to go use Estee Lauder Blush Lip Liner. I need to sharpen it, but I don't have, well, let's see, let's sharpen a little bit. I love Estee Lauder eye pencils and lip liners. I just have a hard time when I sharpen it. This little section here sometimes makes these weak. Here's the airplanes. Yesterday we had an airplane show and the dogs were stressing. And there was an airplane show for 2 days. I live by the airport. Now, it's not a big airport, but it's a small airport. But, you know, jets do come in, Allegiant Air. And it was loud. So I kind of outlined my lips. And kind of go in a little bit. And that's it. Because I'm going to go take off this rollers out, put some clothes on. Let me fix my little eyebrow. I got some makeup on there right there. There it is. And I will be right back. Let's see. It says Taste for Bubbles. I'm going to use that right here on my lips. Okay, and I'm going to use my Anastasia Dewy setting spray. I like the way it fans out like an umbrella. So I want to thank all of you for coming. Let me turn my little mirror out. I want to thank you for all coming. I hope you're going to enjoy the video. I hope you liked the video. And as always, I appreciate all of you, and I appreciate your positive. I appreciate your comments. I appreciate that you're enjoying the channel, and I enjoy that it's everything. I'm having a lot of fun doing YouTube. My husband's having fun doing it. I'm still doing skincare, makeup, because basically that's how it all started. That's how that I was known for. But I like to get out. You know, I love to get out a little bit and do some other things and show you some sights. Thank you again for being here. I want you all have a great day. I love you all, and I see you as my friends. And my husband sees you as our friends. I want you all have a great day. Have a positive day. Have a sunny day. Whatever you do, have fun. All right? And I will see you on my next video. You guys take care. Bye. Oh, and remember, if you like the video, subscribe. Bye.